All right, from the studios of Fairfax City, we are very grateful that Michał Wojtas and Marta Wojtas accepted the invitation to our show. Guys, welcome to my humble podcast.
Yeah, hello.
How are you? All good.
Nice to be
It's
here.
a pleasure. Same here,
Yeah.
man. Let's go back to the beginning with you guys. Were you born like in a musical family? I mean, you were taking piano lessons, guitar lessons when you were a little kid. How did it all begin?
Yeah, actually, I started many years ago. I don't remember even when, but I started with the keyboards. Yeah, this was my first instrument ever. Actually, accordion.
Yep.
Yeah, but later I just started to play the piano, then some synthesizers, and then finally the guitar. When I remember when I heard for the first time music of my girlfriend,
Wow.
I was really shocked that and you know, I decided that I must start to play the guitar, right? And it happened like this. It started with the guitar, and yeah. So, and of course, then Pink Floyd and other bands I started to listen to, and I was really impressed by many talented guitarists. Yeah.
Good for you. Go
And
ahead.
actually, the guitar started to be my main instrument. Actually, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Were you in any band, any of you in high school when you were 15, 16 years old?
Yeah. Even earlier, I started earlier.
Earlier?
And
Wow.
Yeah. I went to the music school as well for some period, and yeah, absolutely.
That's how we met. We've met like with bands like a long time ago when we were in secondary school. Because I started with piano. I'm not from the musical family, but I started with piano, and then in secondary school I started to learn playing African drums with some musicians from our area of living.
Yeah.
And then we've met because he wanted to also.
I wanted you to play.
Yeah, you wanted me to play something on a drum, so it was like
on the first album of Amarok.
Yes.
Right.
I got you. So eventually you finished high school, right? Any pressure for your family into going into music?
No.
Your parent telling you go to medical school, become a doctor,
Something
forget about
opposite.
music?
Something opposite than music, you know.
Right, yeah, you're not going to make any money in music. Get a real job or something.
Yeah.
No, you were free to choose what you wanted to do, right?
Actually, I didn't want to choose the music as my main topic of life, and you know, I've chosen psychology. But I also knew that I will stay with music and with art very close, because I was also doing a lot of stuff like related to art.
Yeah, for me it's a main thing actually, because I work not only with the Amarok band, but I also produce some music for other artists. Actually, I have another band also with the different music genre. And I'm even involved in music software development. Yeah, we create some music plugins for musicians, for music producers, and some time ago we released our first ever plugin. So
which is called Hunt
Instruments. Yeah, of course the name is related strongly to the album called Hunt. Yeah.
Are you selling that to different artists?
Yeah. It's widely available. Yeah, right.
Good for you. I'm a computer software. I'm a software engineer. So.
Wow. Yeah. That's good.
But I work in the cloud. Nothing to do with plugin to music. I don't know anything that kind of stuff. And then how did you come up with the name of the band? What does it mean? I don't know what.
Amarok is from Inuit legends, it's a very characteristic wolf, which is like very different from the natural wolves. This wolf is white or gray, and the wolf is hunting alone, and it's like a mythical character, very strong and like very powerful. So this was one of the things that like where the like inspired Michał, but the name was known because of Mike Oldfield, of course, because Mike Oldfield, like Amarok. So it started with Mike Oldfield, as he thought, but then because there's a, like, if you know that kind of name, you just try to go deeper to get to know what is Amarok, what is the meaning, what is, and then the meaning was really great, and that's how it started with the name.
Yeah, and at the beginning, actually, Amarok was some kind of solo project. Yeah, because so in a sense it was a lonely wolf, but not now. Definitely, we are a band.
It's changed in 2017.
I got you. Maybe I should send this interview to Mike Oldfield. Well,
I think that really Mike Oldfield could be proud of himself, because he really inspired a lot of people, and he should
absolutely know. Yeah, absolutely. It's very difficult to get a hold of Mike Oldfield. It's not that easy to get a hold of you. So Amarok is an art rock music project founded in 1999 by you, Michal, and guitarist Bartosz at the time, right?
Yeah. We started together, but very quickly Bartek left the band, left the project, and actually I started to work as a solo artist. Yeah, for some time.
I get you. And then you've been, of course, in business from 1999, originally influenced by Michael, Pink Floyd. And obviously your music has evolved in the last, 25 years or so, right? And between 2001 and 2004, you released 3 international albums, right? And feel free to elaborate on that project, and then how you come out about it, how difficult it was to put those 3 records together, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, the first album absolutely was full instrumental, right?
Yeah.
And I, of course, invited some great artists, Polish artists, instrumentalists, and that was full instrumental music. We actually didn't play live then at all. It was just studio project, studio music. And the second album, that was something different, because at the time I collaborated with Colin Bass from Camel band, right? Yeah. We met each other, and first I remember that I was invited by him to play on his album, his solo album called In the Meantime. That was for me absolutely amazing experience. I went to Berlin then, and we met each other. We played. We I recorded some guitars, and later it turned out that also Maciek Meller from Riverside also recorded some guitars on the same album, but we didn't know each other then. And and after some time I asked Colin about taking part in my album, and he agreed. He recorded some tracks, and 3 tracks actually for the album, and this is how it started with the friendship with Colin. And and the third album in 2003 was recorded with Mariusz Duda from Riverside. And he sang even, actually, I don't know, 5 or 6 songs at the time. This was absolutely something new. Also, we even had some plans to play live together, but actually it turned out that Mariusz wanted to to be focused more on his band, right? And yeah, and after these 3 albums, Amarok had a break. It was quite long break because it was like 12 years break. Yeah. In the meantime, I was working as a music producer, sound engineer in some studios in Warsaw. I even I set up the band. We played with some kind of pop rock music, a bit different genre. Yeah, and yeah, it took some time, and after some time, I decided that there is a good time to return as an Amarok. And yeah. And in 2017, we released, in a sense, our first album again. You know, it was like again debut for the second time, right? To me and for us, because we started it with Marta. Marta joined the project. Actually, Marta was present earlier, but as a lyricist and some graphic designer.
Yes, I wrote lyrics on the Metanoia album. Yeah. Yes, I was like the author of the cover of the album. On very old programs in the computer, so
sorry, I need to...
it was long time ago, really. But yeah, but actually in 2017 I joined as a musician as well, and we started as a band. In fact, we started to play concerts, to play tours, and it was completely new experience and completely new opening of the Amarok history. Yeah, so yeah, it was really great.
Good for you. And I read in part of background that you end up playing live on the same stage with Nick Mason for Pink Floyd and Gazpacho and Bjørn Riis, Riverside. Wow, those are big names. Nick Mason, of course, everybody knows. Pink Floyd and when was it, like in a festival at the time or?
Yes, it was very big festival in Poland called the Summer Folk Festival.
Right.
And it was really a great event, very big and wonderful. And we had also a lot of hopes because of this event and what will be next. And unfortunately, next was the pandemia and all.
Wait. I just wanted to say that the event was absolutely fantastic to me. For us, because I met Nick Mason, we talked to each other about Amarok, about Pink Floyd, about everything. Actually, we spent some time together on the backstage. We even ate together. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic time, and I will never forget it. This is.
When was that? In what year was?
In 2019, just the second part of the year, and
just before the pandemic.
He's an amazing guy, of course. Everybody knows. Man, I wish I had been there with you, taking picture. He's a very nice guy, man. Of course, it's a great man. So after you mentioned that in 2017, after 12 years break, if you will, the 4th album Hunt was released. And of course, the special guest was Colin and Mariusz and Marta ended up writing all the lyrics, right, at the time, right?
Yeah, exactly. We invited again Mariusz and Colin. They agreed, of course, and they took part in the album, and I'm very happy because of that.
Yeah, right? That's a very good album. How do you went to a record label or self-release? How you manage that?
No, it was with record label. Yeah, it was released by record label, right?
And then go ahead. And then you were how difficult was to put that together, and then what type of promotion you did for that album?
You know, we had a contract with the label, so they really helped us to organize it and to promote it. But for now, this album was, it changed everything because we started playing live. Yeah,
Right.
it stopped to be a solo and studio project, right? We started to treat ourselves as a band and as a live band, and we started play. And the year when we released the Hunt album, we also started to play live. It was the first ever festival close to Warsaw, and we started to feel that we need it a lot. We need to play live because it is absolutely something different feelings, different emotions than compared to the studio, right? And it's something new to us, and this is addicted. We want to do that, and we started to play live, and actually since then we've been playing all the time, and we are trying to every year after any of albums organize a tour. Sometimes once a year, sometimes twice a year in Europe, in Poland, and we even played in South America.
Really?
Once. Yeah, we played there in French Guiana.
Oh yeah! Wow, good for you. Yeah.
One and only country that belongs to the European Union, even though that it is in South America. We played there, and that was fantastic also.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Have you ever played here in the United States, or no, you have not?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Have you ever played here in the United States?
No, unfortunately not yet. Not yet. We hope.
Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that it's very expensive because it requires visas, which is a lot of money, and even like a booking agent, and so they can need to guarantee you X number of shows, right? To make it work well, right?
We were invited to one festival, but we couldn't go through all these procedures, and all these costs with visas and so on. So we had to resign. It was one festival close to Chicago one time, but we couldn't come. Yeah, we know it's really like logistic challenge to go there, but maybe someday.
But we are very full of hope. So we're going to come and play.
I mean, here in the United States, people will love your music, and of course, every progressive rock band that play here in the United States, at least in the area that I live, close to Washington, they are very popular. So
American.
But I know it's very expensive to come here. Just to play music. A lot of people would like to come here, but it's very good. And go ahead.
One day we will come and play. I hope.
In 2019, you end up collaborating with the British choreographer James Wilton, right?
Right.
And the fifth album was called The Storm, right?
Yeah.
And feel free to elaborate on that. And you end up touring that particular album after that, or The Storm?
Yeah. Yes, actually, the collaboration was very, very beautiful to me and to us because it was something new. I've never collaborated with the dancers, choreographers, and it was fantastic. It started like they invited us to one of their performance
because they wanted to use some tracks from Hunt album,
right.
to produce the new performance, and it was really like great idea for us. So we decided to go there and
we decided to go there and see it live because it's such a new experience.
So we went to Münster because it was in Münster in Germany, and we've been there on the premiere of the release of this performance, and then we met all these dancers and James Wilton as well. And that's how it started, because they just got together very well and they decided to do something else together. That's how the Storm album was produced. And what was very interesting, we went also to meet dancers during rehearsals. Michał took part in the rehearsals, and he was like composing the music like simultaneously with rehearsals of dancers. So he was observing dancers, and he was creating the music, like the next steps in music. And yes, and it was a really great experience. I was like as an observer. For me, it was really great, and I guess
good for you, man.
And then when we decided to release this music as an album, we also thought that it would be good to have 2 songs there with lyrics and just
regular
songs, because all the tracks were just instrumental. So we created the songs like The Storm and the other one, just to release this material as the whole album. And it was the history of the Storm album.
And we even performed once together live. They were dancing, we were playing, and
it was in Austria.
In Austria.
There was like the dance festival called Tanz East in Dornbirn, and it was really great experience.
Yeah, it was full sold out and absolutely amazing and something new to us.
Good for you, man. Very, very, very happy for you. And of course, a couple of years later, you end up releasing another great album, Hero, which is very, very good, man. And
thank you. We wanted to release the album earlier, but the pandemic changed our plans, and we had to wait. But finally, we released the album, and we started play tour promoting the album in many countries. That was fantastic time as well, and we like the album as well.
Yeah, and it's like on this album there are a lot of reflections about the situation in the world, about the pandemic, like mindset, which was also like a very deep experience for us. So then we had this situation of the war, like next to our border, like in the Ukraine. So all these, situations like made us think about like very important issues which are on this album. Hero. So it's also a very important album for us.
Good for you. It's an excellent album, of course. And then a couple of years later, in 2024, actually last year, you end up releasing the album Hope. You waited 3 years, and but it's unbelievable album. I really like. I listened to both the Hero, the Hope, and Hunt last time, and I noticed that you like the word letter H. Because Hunt and then Hope and then
trilogy.
It's like exactly like a trilogy. That's a very good album. Feel free to elaborate on how you arrived to the concepts, the concept album, and I think Marta, you were writing all the lyrics and so on. So
we were just thinking for a long time how to name the album, because we thought as well that it's really it's touching some deep issues as well. And we thought, and finally we came to agreement that it should be Hope, because it's about the hope, which is not like normally it's described as something very delicate and something, just like a bird or something. And in fact, when we observe the word, we see that the hope, this is a very strong force, which has a power to change the world, because it's really deeply in people. And that's why we decided to describe the concept that way. Before we work on the lyrics, when I have the topic, I used to just read a lot about the topic to get to know the topic from different perspectives, to use the knowledge of different minds, like authors, like lyricists, just philosophers and so on. And I discovered that really this topic of hope is great, because there are this is really strong force. And I believe and I hope, of course, that you can hear it on the album, that the hope is very strong. And also it's like it's expressed in the music, because this album is much more stronger,
Dynamic.
much more dynamic than before.
Yeah.
And it's also about the hope, about this force. So yeah, so that, and we decided that we just need to produce something with more dynamic, more like something stronger, because we just need it. You know, just it's time for us just to express more on stage, and that's why this album is like it is.
And of course, you know, to make any money at Spotify, you need to have like 1 million hits, right? So which is it's a ripoff, it's very unfair, if you will. But how are you doing it? Like in Bandcamp, are you able to sell CDs, vinyl, digital?
Yeah, we are everywhere actually, on all music platforms. We need to be everywhere because nowadays everybody needs to be everywhere.
We are on Bandcamp. We are selling there some releases, some stuff, some CDs, but also streaming music. We are on Spotify, but in fact, we still sell a lot of CDs and vinyls during our concerts. And this is very valuable for us, because we know that the audience of prog, people really like CDs and they like vinyls. There's something physical that they can touch.
Sure. Yeah,
this
absolutely.
is great for us.
And we have a lot of different types sometimes of vinyls with different colors, variations, and all are available on our site, amarok.pl. So there is a place, is the center when you can find everything, and you can everybody can order any CDs or vinyls in different variations. Directly.
Okay. Yeah. How difficult is to make a living as a musician? I mean, you have Michal, you have your own other job as a producer and helping other musicians, and you participate. You know, other musicians help you out in your project, and then I imagine that you help out other people in other projects, right? And so you need to have like a full-time job, right?
Yeah, actually, I do everything. Yeah, I do everything with people, with different bands as well. As I said, I'm going to return with another band called Unique Plan, and taken from the past, and with different genre of music as well. And I try everything I can, and I work with other people. Recently, I even attended I was in Budapest, in Hungary, for songwriting camp. That was something new to me. It was 6 days long, and I collaborated with other vocalists, producers, composers. That was something new to me. So I try to do as much as I can in the music industry, because this is my main thing, my main goal. Yeah,
I got you. And then I imagine that when you're going to be touring, we'll be talking about a little bit about that. Is any particular favorite song that you like to play? Because you have so many records, and solo project, instrumental, now with the band, and now with the other band that you work. How you decide? Well, we want to do 90 minutes of music. How you decide? I want to pick this. Of course, you want to play the latest album, right? Plus all the hits. So how you go about it?
Absolutely. First of all, we need to promote the last album. It is always like this. But of course, we add more tracks, and we are trying to. We always try to make the set list as dynamic, and effective in a sense. And we actually, after some time of playing live, we know how to set the set list to have nice set list for the event, for the entire tour. And we change, of course, we change also the set list during the tour as well.
Yeah, but now the tour in the UK will be like the 3H tour because we these three albums were a trilogy, like
All right.
Hero and Hope. That's why they started with H, and this is like a concept. So now I think we will choose the tracks from these three albums. Yeah, because we just want to make kind of a compilation of this.
Yeah, exactly, because we will play there for the first time, and we want to show different faces of the Amarok.
So you're going to be playing, you have four, you're going to be playing the UK, right, for the 2025 tour. Let me see, the July the 16th, and then you play in Kinross, then you go to Newcastle, then Abington, and then you end up in Southampton the 20th. So you're doing 4 gigs. Good for you, man. Good for you. How you promoting the tour, and how are the sales so far for this tour?
Actually, the promotion is made by the UK agency called Bad Dog Promotions, and they are helping us promoting our gigs abroad. And in Poland, we are promoting with our label. So yeah, I think it's going well. But just
in the autumn, we're going to play bigger tour in Poland.
But which is not like public yet, but it will be very soon announced. So we will show the dates.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then are you rehearsing this moment or not yet?
Yeah, we even yesterday we had a outdoor unexpected rehearsal because we couldn't be into the rehearsal place, and we were supposed to play the rehearsal, but finally we played outdoor.
Yeah,
it was funny, but yeah, of course, we started to play rehearsals and to prepare ourselves.
Good for you. And then the people that attend your show, they can buy CDs, vinyl, T-shirts, and merchandise, so you can make a little bit of money. I need to get some. Go ahead.
They can come and to talk with us because we really love to meet people and to talk with them.
We can wait.
So every time after we finish the show, we are coming to see people and to meet them.
Take picture and meet.
And to
sign the CD, sign the vinyl.
Absolutely love it.
It's really great moment, and we really appreciate that it's possible after our shows because it's really great to have this feedback and to just talk with people and to hear what people think about our music and just just have this exchange of energy. So it's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, Colin is going to be there. For the 4 show, right?
Yeah. Sure.
So probably he will perform with us the song we sang on hand albums. So it will be great.
Maybe something more.
Something else.
Of course, that's exactly right. Yeah, I would try my best to make it to a gig because I'm very interested in buying your music and the CDs and whatever you have, so you can sign it for my collection as well. So I'm very interested in getting your music because which is great.
Great.
Yeah.
It was very nice talking to you guys. Good luck in the tour. Hopefully I will see you and keep me posted for the upcoming gigs and the coming album. We can do a follow-up interview. I'm here to help you and promote your career and your music, which is great.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having us.
No problem. Take it easy, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, and see you.
No problem.